Good morning, it's a lovely Saturday and I am at Holy Trinity Church in Attleborough, just outside Nuneaton. So it's a very small churchyard and I didn't realise there were any gravestones here, so we're going to have a quick tour round. I've got my friend Ellie with me today, but she is trying to keep off camera as much as possible, a bit camera shy. I'm just getting used to it. So let's just turn the camera around this way. Okay, so this is the church building. As you can see, there's the old parts and then the new modern parts. Right, so let's just see. This is one of the entrance. I think this is the main entrance, but I'm not entirely sure. But I think because it's so small, we might have a chance to look at all of the graves. So. This one, I don't think you can see it, but it says Rosanna, widow of Moses Nixon. So she died in 1890. And then we have Fletcher, Elizabeth and Thomas Fletcher. Again, that might be a bit easier for you to see. So, without having the actual grave map in here, so we've got some more Nixons here. Oh, this one's quite an interesting one, if you can. This is quite next to quite a main road in Attleborough, so it's not. So Harriet Elizabeth, daughter of Samuel Lenton and Mary Ann Leeson, died aged 15, and she was cut down like a flower. That's quite an interesting inscription. So we've got Harris, John Harris, John Brindley. Right, let's see who we've got here. So, Anne Cannon. Can't really make that out. In memory of, I think that says Anne Neal. We've got Baker, can't read, all of a sudden. So we've got John Baker and Elizabeth Baker, then Jane and George Baker, and then we have William and Hannah Baker. So this is in loving memory of the Reverend John Thomas, who was the vicar of this parish for 24 years, and his wife, Mary Ann Strangewood Thomas. Now this isn't a name at all that I'm familiar with. Sarah Ann Heggin Botham, wife of William Heggin Botham, and the daughter of John and Jane Brimley of this place. See, that's very, very helpful if that's your tree, because you can piece them together. Right, okay. James Green, and there's a Catherine named there as well. Okay, so let's see what else we've got round here. So that's the main part of Attleborough. Right, so we've got Jane and Robert Jobson, and Mary Fortescue. Can't make out anything on there at all. So let's go and see. So I don't know if there are more graves under this grass, or not, but we've got some very nice lavender. There's a lot of it actually. Right, who have we got here? Catherine and John Knight. There. Helen Maria, beloved wife of Thomas Flowers, and also Thomas Flowers. So, here we are, Harold Cook. That's quite a new one. Obviously they planted a tree, which is quite a nice thing to do. Samuel Killingsworth of this place. Only 44, died in 1864. So I think this is the rear entrance to the church. You know, I think those stained glass windows are probably quite good by the looks of things. Can't really see. And here's the back entrance where there's some more headstones. Okay. Isaac Scoggins. Mary, wife of E.A. Baldwin, schoolmaster of the place. So that's the schoolmaster's wife. And Sarah Rowbottom. And also William Henry Rowbottom and Joseph Rowbottom. There's just a tree, and I'm not sure what that would have been, but there are some stepping stones, and they're not stones, they are made of plastic, but they look very stone-like. Not sure what this is used for. Possibly cremations, I honestly don't know. Right, so let's see who we've got over here. So we've got Thomas Randall, son of John and Hannah Randall. So there's quite a lot of these where they're naming the parents, which is very useful. Right, Deborah Lilly. So it looks like Deborah was quite involved with church, because it said this stone has been erected by the teachers and elder girls of the church Sunday school of this parish as a token of affection, a token of affectionate esteem for their departed friend. So obviously she was very well loved and respected. Right, and what else have we got? Okay, this one here is for John Skinner and his wife Maria. Reginald John, beloved son of Nuts Elizabeth. Can't really read that because the letters have come off, which is a bit of a shame. And we've got Mary Ann, widow of the late Thomas Redhead, and affectionate remembrance again. So Anne Paul, beloved wife of Ezra Paul of this place, and also Ezra Paul, and Bathsheba Paul, the sister of above. So we don't hear many Bathshebas around these days. Mary Skinner of Navenby, Lincolnshire, who died here. She died at this place. And William Hammond and his wife Fanny. So I'm not sure whether these stones are in the right place because they're sort of pointing in different directions. So we've got Jose Paul and Dorcas, his wife, and Naomi, their daughter. These stones are very large, some of them. Right, an affectionate remembrance of John Thompson, beloved and only son of John and Mary Swain, age 6. So why has he got a different surname to his parents? Or is his name Thompson Swain? It's just interesting, just curious. Right, okay, let's see what we've got here. So this is William Wagstaff and Maria Marlowe, wife of the above, and Alice Marriott, also William Wagstaff, son of the above. So I'm not sure how Alice Marriott fits in, age 11, but could be a family member, grandchild maybe. That one's all worn away. Not sure what we can see here. I think that says John Scrivener Palmer, son of Joseph and Anne Palmer. We've got Anne Ward. Can't read that. This is all worn away completely, which is a shame. I think that says Frank, but I don't know if it's Frank, son of... don't know, I'm afraid. Right, the Thompsons. Right, so we've got Anne Thompson, Joseph Dixon, the child of Joseph and Maria Thompson. Again, different surname, or is it Joseph Dixon was his middle name? Amy Sarah, which makes me think Dixon was probably his middle name. They lost their 2 children quite young, and Joseph Thompson and Maria Thompson, and then the other one's blank. So let's go and have a look. So I don't know if some of these stones are in the correct place, or whether they've been moved over the years, or what. Somebody might know. Thomas Lester, or Jane Lester and Thomas Lester, and a child. It's a bit, haven't got the right. Matthew Oliver, I think that is. This one, Maria. The beloved wife of Reverend James R. Quirk, I think that says. Mary, wife of Isaac Freer and Isaac Freer. Mary Jane, beloved wife of Timothy Summers. Got another Thompson here. Late of Frisby Lodge in Leicestershire. I love how they write Leicester and then dash Shire. I quite like that. William and Mary Ann Balston. Somebody Naylor. That's a Naylor. I can just about make that out. This is Anne and Samuel Kinder. William James Hand of Burton Field and his wife Annie. Elizabeth and William Harris. William and Sarah Glenn. Thomas Smith and Mary Smith. We're nearly back at the beginning now. There's Frank. I can't read that. Frank something. Fanny, daughter of John and Mary Vernon, who dies aged 13. There's quite a few children in this churchyard. And we've got Thomas Cudgeon and Anne Cudgeon. Letitia, daughter of Thomas Ball. died 86 years, but they still wanted to show that she was still the daughter of Thomas, which is quite an interesting thing. And I think we've got 3 left. So who have we got here? Mary, the beloved wife of William Hancock of this place, and Hannah, daughter of the above, aged 17. And then this one, Thomas Rowley of Attleborough. Can't really see it because the light's not in the right place. And this is the last one, which is John Aitken, son of the Reverend John something Wood. So, yes. Right, so there you are. That's this is Attleborough Holy Trinity Church. Maybe there are more graves if we have the information, which I'm sure the Family History Society will have. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Let me know if any of the people's graves that we visited today belong to your family, because that'd be quite interesting. And see you at the next one.